You're watching Tractor Talk with Gary. In this video, we're going to do a report of how the crops are doing. And while I'm at it, I'll give a little shout out. These are by no means all the channels that I watch and follow. These are some YouTube channel creators that we normally meet almost every night on one channel. This is a farmer out of Oregon, Ed Gosselin Farms. And a lot of these are somebody that comes to his channel nearly every night. So we become friends over there. We're interested in what each other's doing with farming and connecting with farming. So I'd like to say hi to Ed. Hi to Nelson from ID Farms. He's from North Carolina. Louie from South Texas, hay and cattle. How you doing, Louie? Scott from Scott's Small Farming and Things. Scott is from North Carolina. Chad Tosh. Hi, Chad. Chad is from Canada. Murphy's Law Farm is from Australia. Will from Faraway Farm in Minnesota. Hi, Will. Jan Kotze is from South Africa. Hi, Jan. Bryce Wyborg from Minnesota. Brent Erickson from Minnesota. Pines Edge Farm. Richard Wilkins. Ron Phillips. Matt, the Scrap Whisperer. Kev from Kev's Can Cave. And also Matthew and Lisa from Piney Grove Homestead in North Carolina. Hello to everybody. Now, I'm going to give the crop report now, show how things are doing. The corn was planted May 2nd, and we had a very late spring. The ground just would not warm up. It just drug on and on. It just would not warm up and be decent for planting. So it really put things on hold. This is a 34-acre field. It's across the road southeast from the building site. The part of it's planted to soybeans this year. And when the soybeans were planted, which was May the 12th, the next day we got our first rain in a while. And it was a beautiful rain. Justin planted the soybeans and he worked late at night. But the next morning it rained, and it was a nice steady rain most of the day, and then turned off really hot and really windy. The beans sprouted, and then the ground was so hard the beans couldn't make it through the soil, break out. So Jay ripped up some sod this year and planted that to soybeans. That was the only thing where the soybeans took. They were able to take hold and grow there. But everything else had to be replanted. And what a shame. But so that was done on the 30th of May. Barb and I were in South Dakota and talking back and forth with Jay and found out that he had to replant, and that was done on the 30th of May. And still the weather was not conducive. It warmed up, but the ground wasn't in really good shape. It's so dry and windy. Now this is going to be the cornfield that is north of the building site. We're going to go around on the west side of the buildings here, around the grove, north of the grove, and on the south end of the cornfield. This seems to be doing really good. The corn, remember, was planted on May the 2nd. It was all planted the same day. This is a 16-acre field. The field directly across the road to the east, the direction we're heading, is a 24-acre field. That's the best ground on our farm. This is pretty good, but on the extreme west side of it's pretty rough. This is the new seeding. This is at the start of the video where you saw the helicopter taken off from. This is where they were last night, directly across the road from the building site. This is an 8-acre field. It's the new seeding. This was the oats, and Jay cut and baled those off of there. The oats were planted on the 7th of April. Oats aren't so critical, but 7th of April was when And here we are heading over to the other place. We're on the other dead end road over to the south. This is the south field, which is 36 acres. This is all soybeans. Also replanted on the 30th, I should say. Here we're going to kind of examine the soybeans. We're going to look for the pods. They're small, but they're there. I've never raised soybeans. Back when I was farming, you didn't raise soybeans in the hills. It was foolish to do so. Soybeans would loosen the soil up and you'd have severe erosion. So farmers got away from doing it in the hills till no-till came about. One of the best things they ever came up with.